Hari Om and welcome. Today's session we start standing. Just take feet slightly apart. Bring the hands through the sides first to stretch out. Reach towards sky. Plugging the heels into floor, stretching through the fingers. Imagine your spine getting tall, stretched. And then bring the hands down and just for a moment drop the arms along your body with the shoulders soft. And close your eyes. Here a little bit rock forcing back, finding this absolute perfect middle with the weight over the arch of my feet. And check that my left and right side balanced as well, so I'm equally pressing into the both legs into the floor. Just observe your body, sitting still. It might feel as if effortless for you right now. Eyes closed and you're watching your breathing. Just become aware of your breath, natural for now. Watch inhale, slow, slight pause, and exhale. Switching our awareness from outward to inward. For the next hour yoga practice. Just for a moment, think about your sankalpa resolve, what you're working on currently, or your dedication of the practice. And then gently releasing. You might stay with eyes closed. We start with pre-pranayama movements. We bring the hands through the sides, reaching them till the top. There'll be your inhale. When you're at the top, you can bring the palms together. Just keep them separated. And when it's time to exhale, synchronize the movement of the hands down while you're breathing out. And when the breath finished, bring the hands toward each other in front of your belly. Continue, inhale, I'm raising my arms, so I follow the movement after my breathing. Finishing inhale, pose, and exhale fully. Stretching it, bringing the arms down, maybe slightly bring the chin down to release the neck. Just do several more, trying to focus in on make the breath slow, deep, and as natural as possible. Feel this connection between the physical body and your breathing, the realm of the prana body. And be sensitive not just for the physical processes, but also the energy, the prana which start moving in the body, flow, redistributed, channeled, created. Just do 3 more of those. So when you finish, drop the arms, just stay for a moment. Observe any sensation effects. Next asana, we will twist with the upper body. So you stay where you are, feet shoulder width, knees slightly bending, and we twist from side to side with the upper body. So hips stays as stable as you can, and knees slightly soft for that one. So you will move with exhale. With exhale, you bring the one arm back. So I keep the palm open, Bring to the back, and other hand can be in shoulder to direct and help to open it up. So it will look like that. We inhale, extend, and with exhale we twist, and you help with the gaze, look over the shoulder, trying to keep the hips facing forward. Inhale, come back to neutral, and with exhale to the other side. Inhale, neutral, exhale, neutral, and exhale. You can go slow or faster, just see how you go. You might have one inhale, one side, exhale, other if you want to move very fast. I'm going to go slow today, about 5 in each direction at least. Start with inhaling, and exhale, twist upper body. Inhale, come back, exhale. Twist, focusing on twisting this area, everything higher than your diaphragm. And also feel like you're stretching the arms and opening the shoulders, helping your back to wake up before deeper asanas. I do 3 times each side. And then when you finish, just bring the hands on the heart. Close your eyes, stay for a moment here quietly. With an inhale, bring the arms through the nose up, slightly back bend, squeeze the butt cheeks, bend the knees if you need to. Exhale, bring yourself through 90 degrees into forward fold. So I have nice and tall back, squeezing the belly in. And then I release, bring the hands towards the floor, release the head. Inhale, push through the legs, come back up. Again, reach up. Exhale, down through 90 degrees. Very gentle for now, releasing the head down on finish of your exhalation. Do 3 more. Waking up the spine and all back surface of the body. 2 more. And 1 more. From here, take the legs even wider, fingertips in front of you. Inhale, look forward. So from here we're going to the Vinyasa. When you inhale next time, bring the heels high, back tall, fingertips just slightly touching floor. So take the legs as wide as you need to and knees a little bit pointed to the sides. With exhale, bring the heels down, fold in even deeper now, keeping contact ribs, thighs, head, floor, palms on the floor. And let's do 6 more. Inhale, sitting upright. Now we're working on the back of the body and the hips. Move with your breath. Feel like your body opening up with the next movement, and you can go slightly deeper. Keep shoulders soft. 3 more. Next time when I fold, just stay here for a moment, take opposite elbows, and just relax upper body. I like to shake from side to side, feel the sides of my waist, have some space, neck, shoulders. And then you're working in the back of the legs, so a little bit extend the knees more, getting into your hamstrings and calves. Just here gently we transit for the Surya Namaskara, so just walk myself towards the top. Bring the feet together, hands on the heart. We just have 3 slow and gentle but yet quite deep flows. Hands on the heart, neutral neck. Eyes closed for now, and you're visualizing the sun. Place it into your Abra Center Brahmadya and trying to sustain it throughout. Large, warm sun, full of energy and life. Unlimited source of all sorts of energy required for our survival in this cold space. Almighty Surya, we're grateful to you. Next inhale, open your eyes. Exhale fully. Inhale, raising down both sides of your ears. Hands separated in a slightly arch. Exhale, fold down. You can have the hands both sides of the body or in front. Just make sure you're folding in into a comfortable forward fold. Inhale, your right foot going wide back. Knee on the floor, fingertips floor. Open up the chest here, focusing on stretching my hip flexor. Exhale into the mountain. Nice and full, deep breathe out. Hold the breath out, bring the knees on the floor, chin, chest. And then with inhale, move into your cobra. So you can move into the cat here for simplicity. Tuck toes, push into the mountain, releasing that. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Knee on the floor, melt hips, bring the gaze up. And with exhale, step forward, release. Rise up, slightly arch again, and hands on the heart. Left side, inhale. Exhale, folding down. Very slow, gentle movement. Left foot wide back, knee on the floor. Exhale, mountain. Chin, chest, floor, hover. With inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, or you stay in the cat. Exhale into the mountain. Right foot forward, knees on the floor, and with exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise up, and hands on the heart. 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Chin, chest, floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, folding. Left foot forward. Exhale, right foot. Rising up. Exhale, hands around the heart. Left side, inhale. Exhale, dive. Left foot wide back. Exhale, right foot. Hold the breath out. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, mountain. Right foot forward, inhale. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, reaching up. Hands around the heart. And the last round, here in. Exhale out. Inhale, long lunge, equestrian posture. Exhale, Samirasana. Hover. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rising up. Exhale here. Left side. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Strong and control. And open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, folding in. Bring yourself up, stretch, arch, open your throat, the heart. And exhale, bring the hands around the heart. Steady breath, steady mind. steady heart. Feel full of energy after a quick warm-up. Prepare yourself for the warriors. So first warrior one, take the feet shoulder width. Step left foot wide back. And today we practice the warrior one with the heel off the floor. So stay on the toes high, heel off the floor, knee pointing down. Right leg forward, hands on the hips, so you squeeze your hips, feeling your front of the thigh cord, so you feel like hip flexor get engaged too. And when you're ready, we will bend the front knee and sit into the leg. Taking a full inhale. Exhale, bending the knee. So back leg has to be your anchor, very strong, very stable. Pushing the heel back. Front of the leg, kneecap, everything active. And just make sure your tailbone is pointing down. So I'm a little bit tuck the tailbone under. You can keep the hands where they are. Only from the heart. We'll just have an easy variation for now. And you might just close your eyes for a moment. Find your stability in the changing world. Fantastic. For here we transit for the warrior two. So for that one you have to a little bit rise the leg, back leg, and flip the heel on the floor so the leg standing on a one straight line. So you make sure you're wide enough. This foot perpendicular, this foot pointing forward. Bring the arms through the sides, keep the shoulders over the hips. And with exhale, sit down into warrior two. So I find them to go a little bit wider. Looking for over fingertips, shoulders nice and straight, palms facing down. 5 full breath here, warrior two. So your legs should feel in always warrior stable, very strong. So you have always this awareness that your legs activated. Hips, thighs, that will give you stability and reduce the whatever pain you experience or struggling standing stable. So it's all about awareness in yoga. Where your mind, that's where your energy. When your energy, that's where your strength, healing, stability, everything. One more full breath. Now we transit for a little bit deeper. So elbow, thigh, or fingertips floor. So if you're here, you bring the arm up. If you bring the fingertips down on the floor, but make sure your shoulders stack one over the other. You can bring the palm pass. And I like that when I have extra stretch between my ribs. Usually it's affecting my lower back to have some pain, and I do from lifting the child all the time. So it's a lot of everyday's activity that might affect in it. So that's one fantastic for that. Just 3 breaths. And we stay with the knee what it is, push the toes into floor, and we transit straight away to sun warrior. So you bring yourself through warrior two. This hand will go on your thigh. Right palm will be open up, and you bring yourself in the slight back bend here for 3 breaths. And again, keep this knee down. Feel like you're a little bit stretching more the front part of the body now. And then come back, base position. Extend the knee straight away. Push forward, inhale. Exhale, dive down, Trikonasana, hand on the thigh or the floor. Five full breaths. A little bit different for your hips and legs and sides of the body. Different balance point, different strength activation. And we try something a little bit advanced. We're going to do the reverse triangle. We try to do it easy from here. So right up slightly. Bring your bottom hand on your hips, so this crescent. And what you need to do is to square the hips forward. So you might stay where you are, like I do right now. We can a little bit step forward with the back leg, a little bit easier. So when you square the hips, like we're going to pyramid, You'll bring this hand down, now down, thigh, ankle or floor, maybe block. And only then you can start opening the chest towards the right. So you can keep the hand on the thigh, maybe your variation for now. Just make sure you're stacking your shoulders. Or we can make it full. Bring the arm up. 3 breaths. Fantastic one, including the twist as well here, squeezing the belly. Come back to your previous base position, Trikonasana, and back up. And now step forward with the left foot. Bring the feet together, knees together, hands around the heart, and rest in the chair. I know my sounds wild. So I squeeze the knees, sit down into my chair. Make sure my hips back. You can see your toes and your scissoring thighs, legs, everything in. It's very great after we do all this open it up asanas. Let's have 3 more breaths. 2, sit deeper. 1, deeper. Now push with the legs, rise up. Extend, stretch. And with exhale, lower the arms. Take the feet shoulder width and step the right foot back. Remember, first warrior 1 with the heel of the floor. So bring the hands on the waist. Take my position, square the hips, and then bend the knee. And just readjust the foot, how far you want to go. Back leg super active, heel high off the floor. Stay here or hands around the heart. Gentle 5, slow breath. Focus on this quietness in the body, in your mind, in your heart. Flipping the back foot, so a little bit have to bring in, take the wider, bring the hands through the sides, inhale, extend, and then bend the knee, sit down, warrior 2 for 5 breaths. Feel the difference between those all warriors. They're all so different, yet for some people they look the same, alike. Not when you make it, when you perform them. We'll go side triangle, elbow, thigh, hand over the shoulder or the floor. 3 breaths. And push with the leg for the sun warrior. Trying to make it smooth transition. Go as far as you want to. You can just stay here neutrally or go into your back bend, but keep the front knee bended. Come back to neutral base position, and now inhale, reach forward, exhale, Trikonasana. It could be a little bit easier, or all the way. 5 breaths. And again, observe how it's different for previous asanas. It's nice to practice them in a row and then feel through. It's also nice to practice them by themselves. So we transit for this reverse. See how you go. You might rise up slightly and bring the back foot slightly forward. Square the hips forward first, hand on the thigh here. Right arm will find the floor or ankle. And then I start twisting and open up to the side. So you're already in your reverse triangle, Trikonasana. Or bring the hand up. Very powerful, squeezing the belly, come back up. Come back through the normal Trikonasana. And then back. And then step forward. And then bring the knees together, feet together, hands around the heart. And rest in your chair. 5 full breaths. to squeeze the legs here a lot. Sit a little bit lower. Bring the hands both sides of your toes and release into the forward fold. So here your soft and knees could be soft, like bended a little bit, or you can extend them and just melt in, release the whole upper body. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold in. And now unroll into standing position. Keep the chin down, soft shoulders, and unroll your spine like a carpet on the floor. Roll back up. Bring the hands to the sides, reach, and release. So have a little sequence standing. You might want to find the wall, so kind of like me, standing step away from the wall. So if you need any time, you can hold the wall. And here we have a little dragon warrior sequence. So the feet together. You need to absolutely find your drishti, point in front of you, where you grab your gaze and hold it on that point, no matter what's happening with your body. And imagine that this is what gives you this anchor, the balance, stability. Squeeze the belly in and pelvic floor, so engage the bandhas through any standing balance postures. If you need a wall, slight touch, but don't lean on a wall. So first standing with the both feet, toes on the floor, find this balance, engage throughout, extend, shoulder soft. First movement, we bring the hands around the heart. And we'll start with standing on the left leg, bending the right knee, bring the knee towards your chest. So it's the first movement. Have here 3 breaths, squeezing the knee, using your muscles of the leg and the core as close as you can. I like to flex the foot, so have the foot flexed. From here, trying to extend the leg. This could be halfway or all the way for another 3. Next move, bring the hands to the sides and you lower the leg down without touching floor. Start bringing it back. And from here, we're kind of moving forward into Warrior 3 or Paraplane Asana, sometimes they call it. So what do? Keep the hips square, flex back foot, toes looking down, knee looking down, and hands here. And the more you're rising the back leg, the more you're leaning forward. You can keep the hands to the sides a little bit easier. If you want to make it more challenging, you bring the hands to both sides of your ears. Make sure you don't have anything in the back. And you're trying to bring yourself almost torso and leg parallel to the floor. 3 breaths. And then after that, we come back to this variation with the knee in for 3, 2, 1. Just extend the leg, hands around the heart, and then lower down. Great, then we do the same other side. Extend the arms, shoulder soft, drishti, bandhas, balanced body. You extend, you engaged, yet you're soft. Hands around the heart. Bend the knee. Bring it in for 3. Extend. Very strong legs, keep the bandhas. Now bring the hands to the sides, lowering the leg without touching floor, trying to switch to this paraplane, hip square, leg pushing back, belly in, give you the balance. Be aware of your shoulders and shoulder blades. Bring the arms forward. At least 3 breaths. And then come back through as slow as you can. Bring the knee in, hands in. Extend, lower down, beautifully down. Rise up on the toes, reach up and drop. Again, rise up, reach up and drop. Do a couple more times. These ones will help you fight all the lymphatic problem and help you to get rid of varicose veins if you have those. Hopefully not. And then just bring the hands from the heart and stay for a moment quietly. Observe the vibrations, blood pulses, energy flows. Just from here, make yourself into the white stand. I'll point the toes to the sides, point the knees to the sides. Bring the hands from the heart. So the legs stand in one line, and then bend the knees and sit down into the goddess asana called, or the horse. You're just sitting like that, sit like that. Knees to the sides, hips more or less level with the knees. And make sure you're wider if you need to. We'll bring the hands to the sides as well, elbows bended. And just make sure your shoulder blades flat, like if you were lying on the floor, palms up. And we have 5 full breaths. You might close your eyes. Constantly outward, opening your thighs. Inhale, push through the toes, rise up. Extending the knees, bring the arms to the sides diagonally. And then exhale, sit. And inhale, get up. And exhale, sit. 2 more. One. Sit. Hands on the waist. Now extend the knees, bring the toes, now flip them facing forward. Now with exhale, bring yourself to Vinyasa, 90 degrees first. Finding this balance between front and back of the legs. And then hands down and folding into your forward fold. So you might just stay here, or bend elbows, or bring even the hands level with the toes. Going into the full forward fold. Hand might find the floor. And just keep scanning through the body, opening new aspects of this asana. One of the good ones too, if you had enough, you need to slow down your mind, get rid of those thoughts, internalize. That's the good one to do. And then gently collect the knees together. Just sit on your knees. Find yourself on the floor. We try to practice today headstand, so you don't have to if you don't want to, or you can go halfway so the legs will still stay on the floor, or you just be in this little inversion. We practice the tripod, so that's the one we just did. You could have just go from there, but I encourage you today to find the wall and do it with the wall so we stay safe. And also, if you want to stay longer, you are welcome, because with the wall you can stay longer. So what we do, we in the tripod, they call it tripod because we have 3 points, so it will be your top of the head. So it's kind of like the area just 2 centimeters back from where your hairline. I know it's different for everybody, but our skull is different, so it's kind of, you find this 2 centimeters in this point where you kind of the most stable and flat top of your head. But remember, in all the headstands we don't have, so there shouldn't be any compression on your neck, so you don't actually standing on the head. You're standing using your strength of shoulders and the arms and abdominals and engagement through it. But the head is just there like another point, like when I lean a little bit on the wall, but I'm not putting all the weight into the wall. Hands will be spread fingers a lot, middle fingers parallel to each other, so trying to avoid this kind of all crooked position. So you should have nice and open wrist. You can a little bit release it before you go. Elbows will be bended, and more or less you will have 90 degrees here, this angle. Shoulders will be square, so you can even practice plug the shoulders in. So this is them unplugged kind of, It's incorrect term, but I say like that. So I have them out of the sockets, and then what I do, bring them up, back, and down, and then when you press, they in a socket. So whatever weight you have on your arms, it's going to be secure stability. If this is out and you put the weight, you're going to dislocate your shoulder or drop the weight. So you can try it with a box, I don't know, of books at home. So if your arms like that, you will never hold anything. If you plug them in and down, you can hold a lot. So that's the difference. That's what we use in yoga. And it's also good position. You're stronger here for your neck and back. So let's go there, and eventually if you feel like you want to bring the legs up, you feel you're stable, you can try one by one or both. I don't know what's going to happen with me today. But tripod, I found it's easier than just that one when we have standing on the elbows, but it depends how tight you are in the shoulders. So I've been recently, well, since the child, I have a lot of lifting, so my shoulders quite out of whack all the time. So I find tripod easy because I can rely a lot on squeezing the abdominals and using my strength of the belly. So what we're doing, bring myself towards the wall, slightly away, so the head will be here and the palms here. So you have this triangle tripod. Check your shoulders, square and plugged in. Then bring the head down. You should see the horizon of the floor. That's your stable position. But remember, there's not much weight in the head. And then you rise up on the toes and just trying to find this stability. So maybe you need to readjust the arms. Make sure you're standing using the strength of your shoulders. And then what do? You just walk yourself a little bit closer, maybe bring one leg up and another. So remember, squeezing a lot your belly. If you practice here, you can bring the knees on the elbows, and it'll be nice to get there, or even all the way up. In a full variation, you might practice Bhastrika. Just stay for 3, 5, up to 10 breaths. And remember, you can find the wall. Releasing, squeeze the belly, bring a little bit hips back. You can have the legs straight. And then slowly bring them down. And then straight away bring yourself upright. Some people prefer to stay with the head down, but I found many yoga schools recommend to bring yourself back up. It's very personal. You might stay in child. But I found it's easier the moment I bring myself faster up out of there. I faster readjust. If I stay even more down there, they'll be harder. That's up to you. And just close your eyes and observe. So I had a very quick one. You can stay longer if you want. Just observe how your neck feeling. So there shouldn't be so much pressure on the neck, as I told you. You're doing it a lot using your strength of the shoulders, and the core. So from here, extend the legs and just give them a little shake, giving them the break, staying in Dandasana, staff pose. Releasing your feet, toes, and just shake the legs. So from here we will cradle our baby, cradle our leg, bend the left knee in, hug it in, and trying to have nice and straight spine. Now flex the foot and then support it with your hand, knee supported with the left hand, foot with the right hand, and just move it from side to side. Here trying to keep the back straight, shoulders soft. So the aim for you here, of course, bring the leg more, big amplitude, and maybe higher. Eventually you can bring it level with the belly, keep the foot flexed, higher, kind of level with the chest, maybe eye level. So this is not so much will be by your knee because your foot flexed, be about opening the hip. I love that one. It's nice, dynamic. It's fun to do, and it's very, very opening up your hip in that outward position. Then I like to bring it into my kind of this crest of my elbow, maybe. Interlace the fingers and do it. It's the next stage, a little bit deeper. And you maybe try to lie down on your back with this, if you have space. And then bring yourself back up. Just a little more advanced variations. So before we go down Shavasana, we will bring the foot high. Lean forward, bring your shoulder under this leg. So be your practice to bring the leg over the head. Yeah, you can bring it like that, and just see how it goes. So support with the hand. It's resting on your shoulder, trying to bring yourself forward, and you a little bit need to round the back so you can drop the leg. And then what I'm doing, I with the other hand take the foot from top and helping myself, maybe bringing this leg higher. Bring the shoulder as deep as I can inside. It will help to bring it higher. So you're just working on that. Or bring the palm down into the floor. Even trying to extend the leg. Just a little stretch. And then bringing it back down. From here goes Shavasana, classical one. So the foot against in the thigh, knee to the side, this leg straight. So if this is not happening, your leg will be further up. If you cannot practice this for knee reason, and I know some of us have that problem, just stay in Paschimottanasana variation for now. With the knee, we don't push it through the pain, never. So I'll bring myself facing forward, extend, take inhale, reach with the hands. Make sure this foot doesn't collapse in, so bring the toes up, knee up. And exhale, use all the strength, belly, back of the muscles, legs. Bring myself forward as far as I can. Extending through my spine. Release the hands, ankle or toes. And take your deep Jhana Shavasana. 7 slow breaths, focusing on all the back surface of the body. Inhale, control, rise up. Bring yourself out. Hug the knee in. Extend the leg, control, lower down. Another leg. Hug the knee. Flex the foot and just see how it goes. Maybe just stay here, moving from side to side. Belly level or chest level. Working, bringing back. Maybe go slightly deeper. Sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not going to do this, I can't do this, and they skip it. I rather try to do, because if you're not going to do it, if you're not going to start doing it, you will never go into those asanas. That's the only way. Use it to lose it. Easy way to describe it. And sometimes people are surprised actually what they can do in yoga. They just didn't know what to activate and where put what. So many yogis I met, they're quite experienced, they've been practicing yoga a lot for years, more than me, but they never like do something more advanced because they or haven't been guided correctly, or had this fear, or just didn't know what to activate. And just like short session, I just tell them you have to feel this and try that, like that, or some adjustments as well, because we all have different bodies. And they're amazed. They've been like, oh wow, I'm amazed. I didn't even like prepare, just do it. It's already within you, often, like with everything. You can try to bring the leg up, maybe practicing on dropping it over your shoulder. Maybe if the more you're leaning forward, the easier it will be. And here, see how you go here with bringing it up over your head. My right side is quite stiff. Maybe you can try to bring yourself down with the leg and back up. So gently Shavasana, foot against inner thigh, toes up, align, facing forward, bring the hands up, reach, inhale, exhale. I'm leaning forward but also getting kind of out of my pelvis with the spine, sides of the body, belly in, leg pushing forward, by both legs anchors, and I'm folding but through extending. Finding your variation and just melt into for 5 slow breaths. Be very aware of this energy enveloping your body within, through, and around it. Inhale, release, come back up. Just bring the legs together. Bring the hands now both sides of the body, extend. And same way we're going to Paschimottanasana. Just take your variation today. Stay for 7-9 breaths. With your breath, I'm not going to guide you through. This is your time now. When it's time to release, just gently roll yourself up, bring yourself out of there. And we have a gentle twist from sitting today. So you will keep the one leg extended, left leg will be bended, and bring it past the knee down on the floor, and that's it. We'll just stay in this a little bit simpler variation. Reach with the left arm, take inhale, extend, and now with exhale, start bringing the belly kind of past the thigh. You can hold the leg from outside, or you can wiggle it and bring it inside, outside of your leg, reaching more, and with exhale moving into deeper twist. So here, if you're confused which side you're moving into, just look down. You should be kind of going over your thigh, pressing with the thigh into the belly, squeezing, twisting, but focusing on the spiral coming through the spine, extending up towards the ceiling. massaging the vertebra, squeezing all the nerves around the vertebra right now. And when we release, the healing will happen. Keep extending for 7 breaths. And to release, bring the head first, and then bring yourself to neutral and switch the legs. Right knee, bring pass, extend. I like to bring the right arm first, so encourage extension, remind myself, and then twist looking over, and then readjust the other hand. Same breath work, energy work, 7 breaths. Releasing, bring yourself back up. And just slowly bring yourself down on the floor. So just the last asana before Shavasana would be Halasana or support Halasana. Support Halasana, you will use the wall, so bring yourself closer with the hips to the wall, so as close as you can. And then you lie down on the floor by bringing the legs up. So that's your supported Halasana. Basically legs up the wall, and you can stay here. You can even stay here throughout for Shavasana. You want to practice full Halasana, you remember you bring the legs over the head. Stay for up to 7 breaths. Make sure there's no pressure in the neck or pain. If there's any, just go towards the wall. And then when you finished 7 breaths, trying to rise that energy up through between shoulder blades, back of your head, into the crown. After that, bring yourself to Shavasana. And we'll stay in Shavasana for the rest of the session today. Go into Halasana, you can bring the legs up first, and a little bit pressing with the hands into the floor. Bring yourself over. Now will be the time to take in your Shavasana, lying down on your back, feet slightly apart, hands both sides, palms open up, first, second finger joint, neck long, muscles of the face soft. Become aware of your whole whole physical body lying over the floor. Just for a moment, become aware of sounds around you. All the sounds you can hear. Soft, loud sounds. Sounds next to you, or very distant sounds. Keep searching the space, scanning it for new sounds. Move from sound to sound. Find the sound, aware of hearing it, and move to the next one. Now narrow awareness of the sounds just outside of your body, next to your body. Now become aware of sounds just off your body, whole body, your whole body. Just become aware of your whole body lying over the floor. Feel the breath flowing in and out. I'll ask you to be aware of the skin of your body. Become aware of whole skin of your body, covering it everywhere. Everywhere under your clothes. Places where the skin touches the skin. Be aware of every inch and centimeter of your skin on the body. Now next time you inhale, imagine you breathing through the skin, through every pore of the skin. And you exhale and you're breathing out through the skin. Just keep practicing breathing through the skin. Trying to breathe throughout all body at the same time. Watching the wave of expanding body on inhale and slightly shrinking on exhale. Now gently release that, let it go. Just bring awareness to your Chitta Kasha, the mind space you see with eyes closed, around your forehead, front, back to the sides. Imagine you standing back and watching the screen, the mind space. And just watch whatever will appear right now there, any thoughts, visions, memories. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, positive or negative. Just observe it very patiently and passively, practicing the detachment right now, realizing this is not you. These ripples on the water are not the water itself. Now gently release that too. Imagine that you are washing away everything that now in your mind space, creating the empty black space. Mentally clean the space, creating emptiness there. Nothing to remember, nothing to imagine, nothing to get attached to. These feelings, they come and go, they're not yours. There's something that cannot harm you because it's not existing. It's just the ripples on the water, the byproduct of your mind. And now we gently release that. Hari Om Tat Sat. Withdraw from there. And just bring yourself back into your whole body, your whole body line over the floor. Hari Om Tat Sat. Practice finished. Just stay with eyes closed. Move to your right side for 3 breaths before. Bring yourself up for 3 Oms. When you settle into your seat, bring the hands around the heart and join me for 3 Oms. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om. Thank you for joining me today. Wishing you only the best. Blessings. See you next time.